Gee, it must be swell to be so perfect and odor-free.
Now that I have my coffee, I'm ready to watch Radar.
I got a little bit of a stiff neck. Let me just fix this up. Oh, that feels a lot better.
What's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken?
I am sorry. I had no idea that was your cab.
Yogurt! Yogurt! I hate yogurt!
And this is the right category for us, John, because we've both been in a couple of films that could have been shorter.
Well, a couple, maybe.
Well, let's get to it.
Let's get right to it. Here we go.
Or should have. You got the John and Rick show going? Cleaner desk today, huh? Got 11 minutes, so.
Welcome back, everybody, to the John and Rick show, and permanent guest always. You got Jack and me. Today, we're going to do a quick segment. You want to tell us why we're doing the quick segment, Jack?
We're going to do a segment real quick here in a second, but first I want to point out
I meant episode, quick episode.
We're doing this on a Sunday, and the reason we're doing it is because I got fired. And I'm not allowed to do the show, but they're not going to be here for another 15 minutes. So we're going to quick shoot a show to spite Andrew. So screw you, Andrew, and screw you for taking over my show. And let's do a quick show. Let's do a quick my show, how I like it. So you go first.
All right, we're going to get right into the movies here. We got Real Steel. PG-13 from 2011, directed by Sean Levy, or Levy. Starring Hugh Jackman, Evangeline Lilly. Here we go again. In the not-so-distant future, Charlie Kenton manufactures a robot that will fight to the death if need be. He uses it to pilfer old film reels. A real steal, if you ask me. Charlie uses futuristic tech to defeat Antifa and QAnon. For President Bush after he takes over office from the lousy Obama. It's PG-13, 2011. And let's get right to ratings. What'd you think about this one? Little bit of CGI, little bit of real life meet in the middle.
Hugh Jackman was perfect casting for this. Real Steel, nitty gritty. Hugh Jackman's back right before he finishes his Wolverine trilogy. He actually did X-Men Origins Wolverine, which we both really liked. And Real Steel is kind of showcasing both sides of Hugh Jackman. You've got the theatrical side, which you've seen in the play. What's the play movie he did? Les Mis. You've got some of that in Real Steel. Some sad stuff. Evangeline Lilly is sick in the whole entire movie, and he takes care of her. And then the whole entire, this is made in 2011, but it's the start of Antifa, and it's the lousy Obamas, and he listens to the real president, their real acting president, President Jeb Bush, and President George Bush, and he does what he does best in this movie, and that's win a fight for America. So I love this movie. I'm going to give Real Steel 11 out of 11 stars. I love Real Steel. Thanks.
Yeah, some good crime action, but it's too political for me. I'll give it a 4.
You hate political movies, right?
I hate political movies, love Hugh Jackman. I'm going to give it a 6.
6, bump it up.
So,
I loved...
Healthy 6.
I loved Olympus Has Fallen, which is another political movie that I don't really want to get into politics too much about. I don't want to tell you guys what party I'm a part of or anything, but let's just say the Obamas did a lousy job.
Yeah. I like real puns, obviously, too, so
right.
I'm going to give it a 6.
That's why I think the producers picked Real Steel for you and not for me.
Yeah.
But for me, they picked another political movie, John Carter, which is 2012. It's PG-13. As you know, I don't watch rated R movies. Taylor Kitsch, Willem Dafoe, Civil War veteran John Carter wakes up on an alien planet, and he has to choose sides in a war that is already happening on Mars. What will he learn about his own humanity during their epic space battle amongst the stars? Directed by Andrew Stanton and John Carter. It was 2012. I think the surprise appearance from Willem Dafoe was my favorite part of this movie, and the plot twist, which I won't talk about too much, but there is a major betrayal, and John Carter gets away virtually unscathed, and John Carter actually starts considering what his own sin and depravity and humanity. So I like this movie. John Carter, for me, is pretty good movie. I'll give it 10 out of 11 stars. And then I'll give it a stamp of approval for a family fun movie.
Mm-hmm. I like that review. Very nice review, Jack. I think I would rate it around the same, probably 10 out of 11. Love the CGI in this one, better than Real Steel. And it's a great self-reflecting story where Taylor Kitsch gets to know himself better because he's looking at a CGI guy with Willem Dafoe's voice. And it's 10 out of 11 for me. He can jump real high because the gravity's different on Mars.
It's owned by Disney, John Carter?
What's the director?
It's Stanton. It's Andrew Stanton.
Toy Story 4.
That's about all I know him from.
Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo. I loved
Toy stuff, fish stuff.
the idea to bring in Taylor Kitsch into the Marvel MCU with the start of John Carter. A lot of people don't know that was the start officially of Marvel Studios is John Carter.
Don't care.
So somebody's here. So we have to hurry up.
Okay.
I heard someone's car pull in, and I heard them punch in their code to get into the studio. So we'll probably have to do your segment.
Want to do the segment still?
Yeah, just try.
Let's do the segments called. We got a fresh segment called "The Man in the Mirror in Hollywood." You can roll.
Roll the Man in the Mirror clip.
This week on The Man in the Mirror in Hollywood, special edition segment for the special edition short episode. We're gonna rewind a decade from 2012 Taylor Kitsch movie to 2002 Spider-Man 1. And this is a great mirror scene. The Man in the Mirror scene with Willem Dafoe is playing Mr. Osborn when he's getting real sick and turning into the Green Goblin. And he's hearing some voices, and then he sees himself being someone else.
Yeah, I think that's the best mirror scene I've seen.
Would
in
make
the movie.
a good to see you. Good to see.
Would make a
But
good
nice
good
to
to see nice to seeing you. I remember when I walked home from grade school and I saw on the table, the kitchen table, was Spider-Man 1 wrapped nicely on VHS, and I said to my mom, "Hey, is that for me? I love that movie." And she said, "No, actually, it's for Colton for his birthday." And I was disappointed, but I still got to watch it, and I love Spider-Man 1.
Yeah, a movie is a great gift because even if you're not the direct recipient, you can be friends with the direct recipient.
For me, I love that movie scene with the mirror. I'm going to go into a different mirror movie scene, and I'm going to rewind it further back a little bit than you did. You went 10 years back from John Carter to 2002. I'm going to go from 2002 all the way back to 1933. I love the Marx Brothers, and I love the movie Duck Soup. And my favorite scene in Duck Soup is the Man in the Mirror scene, which is a perfect fitting occasion for this segment because we have the Marx Brothers, and if we can go ahead and play the movie clip of the Marx Brothers, one of them breaks a mirror and gets really nervous that he's going to get in trouble from the hotel staff. And while looking in the broken mirror, he sees another Marx brother across from him, and they do the same things. My favorite part was the butt wiggle from the one Marx brother. Well, both of Marx brothers do it at the same time.
Love butt wiggle.
8 out of 11.
Yeah, 8 out of 11. Love movie scenes with Mears and Marx Brothers. Thank you, Marx Brothers.
I don't know what's going to happen with the future of the show. I'm not on the show anymore. So.
That's a long scene, huh? It's like 6 minutes.
It's like almost 4.
Almost 4 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know what we should do. I don't know what we should do here. Do you know anything about New Shades in Hollywood?
New Shades in Hollywood. Roll the tape. Hey guys, thanks for having me back for another episode of Greatest New Shades in Hollywood. We're going to go back to 2004 for this one today, where the movie Ray came out, Academy Award winner for Best Leading Role. Jamie Foxx playing some keys, wearing some shades, like pretty much the whole movie. Directed by Taylor Hackford. He did Parker, and there's shades in that too. Jason Statham. And it's about him, Ray Charles, in the 50s, making piano music cool by wearing shades. And I think that everyone started really liking the piano music because of his cool vibe with his cool shades and all those cool songs that he did. I've Got a Woman is a good one. What did I say? Is it Hit the Road Jack? Is a good one. Hey. Great. This has been Greatest Shades in Hollywood. Thanks, guys.